everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki and welcome to Fragrance Friday. Today I have I think just a couple candles here. I have a lot of wax melts and I'm just going to go over what I have been melting and burning in my house in terms of home fragrance the past couple weeks. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you will click that red subscribe button down below before you leave. And regardless if you're new or not, if you liked what you saw here today, please give this video a thumbs up before you go. Okay, let's just get right into it. I wanted to start out actually with a review of just my second Homeworx candle that I have burned in my house. And this is Hot Cider Donut. Now, I think back in the springtime, I had burned a Homeworx candle. I want to say it was like white peach and I don't think it was gardenias, but it was a floral. Either way, I was not really happy with it. I thought that the burn was awful. The throw was bad. I had a really bad first impression with Homeworx. But with it, I also got this Hot Cider Donut, and I hadn't planned on burning it really because, like I said, I just wasn't really impressed with my first Homeworx candle. But I wanted to talk about this one. So, like I said, it's Hot Cider Donut. I melted it all the way down. There's literally maybe like 1/8 of an inch left of wax left in it. It doesn't smell like anything really because I have just melted the heck out of it. Anyway, okay, the notes on this before I get into my thoughts are harvest apple, cinnamon sugar, vanilla bean, and spiced cider. I would think that the spiced cider would kind of make apple already a note, but I digress. Anyway, so first I'm going to go over the burn. The burn on this was a lot better. I didn't have any pulling issues, as you can see. I didn't have any wax problems. I didn't even get any mushroom tops off of these. This is a 4-wick candle. I bought this at Ulta, just so you know. I bought it on one of their sales where it's 2 for $40, which I still think is $20 is a lot of money than I want to pay for a candle. But let me tell you, I love this candle. I loved it. I loved it. Hot Cider Donut. This smells, I can't get it too much right now, but when I smelled it, when it was burning, I could even smell that cinnamon sugar like that you get on a donut. You can smell that. It is so authentic. You get a great bakery donut scent, and you do get cider. I don't really detect the apple by itself because it does say harvest apple and then spiced cider later. I don't get like a true apple scent. I just get a cider scent with it. It is warm, it is cozy, it is decadent, it is delicious. The throw on this was probably a medium high actually. I like my candles to at least be a medium. I would prefer it to be high, but medium high is good with me. I really enjoyed this. This is a great performer. I do hope that I can repurchase this again because I would love to have this as just an annual candle in the fall. Hot Cider Donut is perfect. I know a lot of people do this year round. I personally would only do this in the cold months because it's such a warm and inviting scent. So 2 thumbs up. So far I'm 50-50 on Homeworx. This is a wonderful one. The one I did before was a dud, but if any more are like this, I will be repurchasing. So that's Hot Cider Donut from Homeworx. Okay, this one I don't really need to do a review on, and I'm actually almost done with this one as well. I probably have maybe like 2 more burns of this. This is Pumpkin Apple from Bath & Body Works, and this is just, it's a staple. It comes back every fall. It is, like I said, a staple for fall. The notes on this are red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon, and clove buds, and it's all of that. In fact, when I was coming down to grab it to do this, when I was going downstairs to grab this to do this video, I was thinking like, what is this? What do I want to say it smells like? And it smells exactly what it just said. I thought apple, pumpkin, and it's a nice spiced pumpkin, which gets you that cinnamon, and you do get clove. So if you don't like clove, you probably won't like this, but it's not overpowering clove. It's like maybe just like a dusting of clove, which really puts it together. It's nice, warm, and inviting. It's very, I would say this is about a medium-high throw as well. It is a spiced candle, so if you're not into any spice, it's not just going to be an apple pumpkin. It is a spiced candle, and it is melting very well. Look at that pretty red wax. It's so pretty when it melts. I love red wax when it's melting. It's so good. I haven't had any pooling issues. I haven't had any wax issues. In the beginning, like the first or second burn, I got some mushroom tops, but other than that, no issues. I'm really happy with it. So that is Pumpkin Apple from Bath & Body Works. And in my bedroom, I actually have been kind of melting this for a couple weeks. I should be way more through this than I am, but I don't know how I'm feeling about the single wicks from Bath & Body Works anymore. I feel like the throw on them hasn't been fantastic. It's hit or miss. Anyway, this is Pumpkin Spice Latte from Bath & Body Works. I usually do a single wick candle in my master bedroom. The notes on this are fresh espresso, pumpkin pie. It says space. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but obviously they mean spice. I don't know if you could see that. Let me. I think it's too blurry, but whipped cream and a sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. This has very little throw. It's a very, very light candle, even in my master bedroom. And I actually have pumpkin spice latte in a wallflower in my master bathroom, which is right here. And I can smell that more than I can smell this when it's burning. I'm thinking that in my room, I either want to switch to 3-wick candles for Bath & Body Works, or I want to put in a Scentsy warmer. What do you guys think? What do you usually do for your rooms? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, it's a nice scent though. It's definitely not a pumpkin spice latte. I don't get any on cold. I get a little coffee, but even in the wallflower, I don't really get that. I get a nice vanilla whipped cream, maybe the slightest bit of cinnamon sugar. I don't get a lot of pumpkin in this at all. If there's pumpkin, it's very minute. But pumpkin spice latte, I mean, I'll probably burn it the rest of the way down, but I'm kind of over it because, like I said, I can barely smell it even after it's been melting for 3-4 hours. Okay, let's get into this smorgasbord of stuff. I'll start off with, I see this at the top. If you don't know what these are Scentsy pods. They go into these little fan diffusers that plug into your wall. And this one was in Clothesline. I was able to use this for 2.5 weeks. Probably having it on probably anywhere from 4 to 12 hours a day. These go a long way. So if you are new to Scentsy, Scentsy is mainly known for its wax. I am a Scentsy consultant. I'm fairly new, but I'm very honest with the products. I just decided to get a wall diffuser for my laundry room, and that's why I picked Clothesline, which is my favorite laundry scent too. And they perform pretty darn well. I am quite impressed. Right now, I actually just switched it out for Jammy Time, which is another great laundry scent, but really happy with this. It says you get about 120 hours per pod. I think that is pretty accurate, if not more. I think I probably got about 140 hours out of this. So that's pretty great value. It comes in a double pack. So that's just with one. Some people put 2 in their diffusers. I just put 1, and I think that it filled up my laundry room wonderfully. So great performer. I have bought many more pods since then, and I can't wait to try them out. All right, right now I am melting from Better Homes and Gardens caramel bread pudding. And I don't think I've ever melted this one before, and it's okay. It started out very light, and in the packaging it's light, but after about 2 hours of it melting, it's about a solid medium. It's a generic bakery sweet scent, so not really much to say other than that, other than it's a pretty good performer. If you're looking for a budget wax, this and Sensationals over at Walmart are $2. They usually last only about a day. In fact, usually by about the 12-hour mark, it's starting to fade a little bit for me. Scentsy, I like to change out my wax every day, but Scentsy, a lot of the times, not all of them, they usually last about 3 to 4 days. So that's the difference. It's more expensive with Scentsy, but they last longer and you get more product. So anyway, that is caramel bread pudding. That's what I have going on in my house. I picked this one pretty much because I'm not going to be home the rest of the day after I do this. So I figured a generic scent is fine. All right, I'm just gonna go off what I see on the top. So this is Caramel Apple Craze. I finished this one off, and this is just caramel apple. It's that from Bath and Body Works. It's almost like Summer Boardwalk, or if you get it in the White Barn collection, it's Boardwalk. It just doesn't have that salted note in it. I think that's the popcorn note in Boardwalk, but this is just a authentic, like crisp apple with sweet caramel on top. It's great. It's a pretty decent performer too. It's about a medium to medium high throw. That is Caramel Apple Craze. It's nice. Okay, yesterday I melted from the Villains collection, Just One Bite. This is still available from what I understand. It's in a 3-pack. This is the only one that I would consider to be a fall winter scent. And it's basically just, it's kind of the melt version of this, except not as spicy. This one I don't think has clove, but this is basically apples and cinnamon. Apples and cinnamon, and I would say this is about a light medium. So I would have liked this to be medium. If it was medium, I would say that I would repurchase it again, but because it's on the lighter side of medium, I probably won't. But it's a very pleasant, nice, guest-friendly scent, and that is Just One Bite from the Disney Villains collection from Scentsy. All right, back to Better Homes and Gardens. I have Spiced Pumpkin Pie. Spiced Pumpkin Pie. I really liked this one. I did this the day that I was getting my carpets cleaned. I wasn't going to be home most of the day because the carpet cleaners were going to be here. But this one was a great performer. It's medium high throw. It's strong. It smells, I don't get a crust note from this, but I do get spiced pumpkin pie filling, and it's a good one. Okay, from Yankee Candle, which I also get from Walmart. These run, I think, about $3.50. This is Apple Pumpkin, which is this. So apple pumpkin, pumpkin apple. And I will say, I feel like this, usually Yankee Candle's apple pumpkin has very high throw and it's strong. This one seemed a little bit muted to me, so I don't know if I just got a bad batch, but normally this is a great one. So that's pumpkin apple from Yankee Candle. Okay, this one is in my Scentsy Club for good reason. This is Stroop Waffle Delight, and if you are a bakery girl like me, this is a must. It is very strong. This is a powerhouse in my opinion. It takes a while, so you're not gonna smell it within 10 minutes. But after a couple hours, it's strong, and I love that. And this is basically, so a Stroop Waffle, apparently, I think it's like a Swedish or a Dutch cookie that has caramel in it, and it's just a baked good caramel scent, maybe with a little bit of vanilla in there. It's lovely. I really love Stroop Waffle Delight. Like I said, it's in my club, and I have another bar of it downstairs, so I will keep getting these because it's that good, and I hope that they never get rid of it. I'm so glad it came back. This was a new one last year. Next is another one I'm going to actually put in my club. If I haven't already, I need to get better about that. I can tell you why in a little bit. This is Autumn Road Trip, and I don't know if this is new. I can't remember. I don't remember this being around last year, but oh my gosh, I love this one. It is such a fresh, almost floral, but it's not. I think it would be more earthy with a crisp apple scent. This is so good, guys. This is great for those fall days that aren't super cold. They might be a little bit cold mornings, but the afternoons are mild or even maybe warm, because this is not heavy. This is great. This is also a strong performer. This has high throw, and I love Autumn Road Trip. I can't recommend this one enough for the fall. I don't know if I would melt this one in the winter now that, and especially right now when it's starting to get really cold, but it's really nice. Like I said, for those days where it's mild in the afternoon, cold in the morning, really happy with this. Okay, next is Baked Apple Pie. I've always liked Baked Apple Pie, and I wanted to compare it to, I don't know if I melted it this time. Oh, I think it was in the last video I did, with Sensational's Warm Apple Pie. and because both of them have a great apple pie spiced filling scent. I will say the Sensational one has more of a crust note to it. I don't feel like Scentsy has that crust note, and I want to say it used to. I don't know. And also, while this one lasts longer, Scentsy's lasts longer, it's more of a medium throw versus the Sensationals, which is medium high throw. It just doesn't last as long. So you kind of have to weigh the pros and cons. But this was baked apple pie. I hope that they get back to the right formula. I don't know. This one seemed a little off this time. Okay, next, I pulled out a cranberry scent since I love cranberry scents around November and early December, like the Thanksgiving-ish time. I did candied cranberry pecan, and this is the first time I've gotten this one. I'm usually a very merry cranberry person, but I got this one off of the recommendation of, one is my consultant Lisa, she's now my director, Lisa Roberry. She has her YouTube channel, which has a wealth of information of Scentsy. I will leave her link in the description box down below, and also her friend, which I have been watching, Mr. Kong's mom. They both really recommended candied cranberry pecan, and this is tart cranberries, a little bit of cinnamon, and there is a slight sweet nut note into it, but it is more cranberry with a little bit of spice. And I really liked this. This is probably a medium throw, and it was good. It's a really nice winter time or really cold weather fruity scent if you like fruit. Okay, next, I'm going to talk about why Scentsy Club, you need to get on it. If you want something in your club, do not delay. And this is why. Bright Cider Life. I finished it. And I went online because I was like, the last time I checked, the Harvest collection was still available. It wasn't anymore. And now I cannot add this to my club. And I love Bright Cider Life. I love it. Oh, I don't think they're going to bring it back either. I hope that maybe they do next year in the regular catalog. I don't know how to describe this except that it evolves. It changes throughout the time that you're melting it. When you melt it, you do just get a nice cider note. It's not heavy in the cinnamon, but then later it changes into like this almost, I say it reminds me of like a lip smackers. I know that that sounds weird, but there's something about it that I can't put my finger on. But this is good. It evolves from spicy to kind of sweet to a little bit of bakery, back to cider. It's not overly apple. It is really good, and it's complex, and I love it. This is Bright Cider Life. Oh, so sad. That's totally my fault, though, for not getting on top of that. I finished off Black Raspberry Vanilla. I used to really like Raspberry Vanilla. I still like it. It's just very light. I think if I get a wax warmer, I will use this more in a small bed, like in a bedroom. My master bedroom is not small. It's fairly normal size for a master, but I think I would use this more for more of an enclosed space than my downstairs open area. It's very good. It's a very nice scent. It reminds me of the Black Raspberry Vanilla Bath & Body Works body care set, which I don't know if they make that anymore, but this one is good. It's just more on the lighter side. I used this when it was going to be kind of like a warmish 65-degree day. That's Black Raspberry Vanilla. All right, we're almost done here. All right, Cider Mill. You can't have a fall without Cider Mill. This one is pumpkins and apples with cinnamon. I feel like there's a common theme here. I think I'm trying to get through a lot of my apple pumpkin scents, but the thing is, though, a lot of them, I still have half of a bar left, so I might go through some of these in the wintertime after the holidays. And this is one I think I could do, because this one has a good amount of spice to it that I feel like I can do this in the wintertime and I'd still get that warm, cozy feeling. A lot of people get this and they don't get the cinnamon in it, so it's not overly spiced, in my opinion, but it's a good one. Cider Mill is one that I get every single fall. The last one, and the reason I'm waiting until the end is because it's a huge brick. If you don't know what Scentsy bricks are Scentsy bricks are this huge thing. If you think that this is just an exaggeration on the camera, put it this way, it covers my whole face. Basically, they say, I think they say it's 5, but I want to say it's 5 to 6 of the clamshells, of this regular clamshells. And I got holiday bricks. So holiday bricks are still available. I will leave my Scentsy website down in the description box below if you are interested in checking out anything on Scentsy, if you just want to browse or anything like that. But I picked up 2 bricks. One of them is this salted caramel toffee. And I will say, when I opened it, when it got to my house, I was kind of, I don't want to say disappointed, but I kind of was. I was expecting this to be like beyond amazing. And to me, I feel like this is very generic, just caramel. I don't get a salted note to this when I melted it. I used a full cube in my 2 warmers, so pretty much just cut that in half, and I put those in my 2 warmers, my 2 large warmers downstairs. And it was also kind of like a medium-ish throw. I'll say it's a medium. It could pass for a light medium, but yeah, that is salted caramel toffee. If you have a Scentsy club and you don't want to get the brick, you can actually add the small version of this in your club, and if you want to try it, and then if you don't like it, you can remove it. But my friend also got this and she liked it, so I like it. It's just not something I'm going to repurchase again, and this brick is probably going to last me a really long time. So anyway, that's salted caramel toffee Scentsy brick. All right, this was just a fall smorgasbord of stuff. I think in the next couple weeks, you're going to be seeing a mix of fall going into holiday time. And I have a lot of holiday great scents. I actually just bought the new holiday collection that just came out. I want to say it's Scents for the Season, I think it's what it's called. Anyway, that should be coming this weekend, and I will do first sniffs on here with you guys. And that's what I've been melting and burning in my house. What have you been melting and burning? I would love to hear in the comments down below. Again, I will leave my Scentsy website in the description box down below. As you can see, I'm pretty honest about what I feel about some of the scents and the products, but I really believe Scentsy has just a great value. I've been a customer for 10 years. I've only been a consultant for coming up on, it'll be 2 months. By the way, if you're interested in being a Scentsy consultant, I'm going to be doing kind of a series. I already talked about being a Scentsy consultant before, when I first signed up, and I'm going to be doing a follow-up to that in a couple weeks when it's been 2 months, and just kind of showing how I've been doing, just an honest view of my performance, how I'm liking it so far, things like that. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me the last few minutes. Before you go, please make sure you leave a comment if you'd like to let me know what you've been melting and burning, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.